What's up, guys? It is the 30th of September, and for today's podcast, I might do a couple. We're gonna go over We're just gonna get caught up on some Q posts. We're gonna start with September 28th, so that's 2 days ago. Leading up, this would be the weekend after the Kavanaugh Senate hearing, and moving into the West Virginia rally. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop into it. This is true reporting. So we see here, it says, every vote counts. Red October, midterm elections, red wave or red tsunami, fight, fight, fight. Q, midterm elections, days prior, 11/11, what a wonderful day. I feel like 11/11 was the military parade, but I've also heard that it may have been postponed. Could be true. But it's definitely going to be a red tsunami. Like I went over in maybe a couple podcasts ago, there was believe it was a senator that was confirmed in the state of Texas, and he is a Republican, and a Republican has not won there in over 139 years. It is pretty much African American populated, very liberal district. I believe it was a senator. Don't hate me if it's not. But I do know that someone got confirmed that was been over 139 years in that district. Someone very important. Then we see here 2276. We will not sit by idly if he is confirmed. You've been warned. And you wonder why bullying is on the rise. Children take notice of adults acting like children. What a wonderful role model you are. Must be proud. Absolutely. And it says, you've been warned. Then we see down here, this is a Q post from June 21st. We told you proofs were going to be important very soon. New eyes, be ready, 5-5, so loud and clear. We thank you for your service. We stand, we fight together, organized riots being planned, countermeasure in place, resistance for smaller than portrayed by mainstream media, attacks will intensify. You collectively are a mass threat. Censorship applied to scale down impact and reach. It's failing. Trust yourself. Public awakening. Q. Ready when you are. Q. So this is basically what I see is someone who's losing. We will not sit by idly if confirmed you've been warned. This isn't Republican versus Democrat. This is a group of people who want nothing but the worst for us. They want to destroy us, they want to control us, and they want to enslave us. So I do not find that this Democrat Party is what we really think it is anymore. I believe it's gone so far left that at this point they may be acting like they're missing a couple screws. They've got some screws loose, and I wouldn't put anything past them at this point. 2277, nothing gets past Anon's Q. So we see here 2278. This is from September 5th. Interesting line of questions. Normal military law versus criminal law. So this is September 5th. I believe that was when Lindsey Graham was talking to Brett Kavanaugh about the difference between military law and criminal law, and do you have your, your rights when you're in other countries. Think executive order, think HRC, panic. Do you believe in coincidences? You have more than you know. Did you see Senator Graham's speech today? Coincidence? Enjoy the show. Q. So I believe this was on September 28th, so today's the 30th, so that would make Friday. And, there's been many Senator Graham just going crazy. That's my senator. I've messaged him on Twitter and everything. Still no response, but it's okay. I know he's a busy man. But, he is the senator of South Carolina, and, he was the one that had the thumb on him. McCain had his thumb on Senator Graham. Thus, Senator Graham became an enemy of South Carolinians, pretty much of this country. No one really liked him. Once McCain kicks the bucket, then we see Senator Graham come alive, acting like a true patriot. I believe he is higher ranked than most people think. So let's go up here, 2279. Did we just go through that? Okay, so this is in reference to what he just said earlier. So did you see Senator Graham's speech today? Enjoy the show. Q. Panic in D.C. D's Democrats offering to kill sexual assault allegation versus Judge K in exchange for immediate pullback of declassification. POTUS. Judge K will be confirmed regardless. Q. Have faith, patriots. Okay, so that's, have faith. He's basically saying, don't worry, everything's in line. This is supposed to be happening. And things that have been coming out today on the Chans and elsewhere, Reddit and so on and so forth, are basically breaking my brain, because apparently all of this has been on purpose. All of this has been the setup. So we see here 2280. We'll go ahead and click on it and get a close-up and personal look. Sorry, we see here Q&A, questions and answers. CM plus divert more resources bandwidth into board Q. I guess that was because it was so much going on the board, so much, too much traffic because of the question and answering. Can POTUS tweet a misspelling with the letter Q? Then we see Donald Trump here. We can pull back. The Democrats are working hard to destroy a wonderful man, and a man who has potential to be one of our greatest Supreme Court justices ever, with an array of false acquisitions, with the Q in here, acquisitions, the likes of which have never been seen before. And that was on the 24th. And again, this was about 13 minutes later at 9:50. The Democrats are working hard to destroy a wonderful man and a man who has potential to be one of our greatest Supreme Court justices ever, with an array of false accusations. He said false acquisitions, put in the wrong word, the likes of which have never been seen before. So misspellings matter. Unbelievable. This is on March 3rd. Misspellings matter. So, yeah, then we see here, thank you for fulfilling this request, Hive Mind Q. So, yeah, he's just basically reinforcing that if you start getting a little, a little wary if all of this is, if Q's been hacked, or if, somebody just wants some, reformation about this, just to be reaffirmed about everything that's going on, he'll do it, Hive Mind. I love it. So 2281, we see here, full weight of the House versus the arm. Why are optics important? How does DC work? Why is Paul Ryan still in office? Lame duck. Why is Ryan leaving office? Who controls Ryan? Autist engaged Q. Excuse me. The Hill. Mr. President tears down the wall, hiding those FISA abuses. House Speaker Paul Ryan, Republican of Wisconsin, a member of Congress's Gang of Eight, that was briefed more than anyone else about the inadequacies of the Russian evidence. Believes you should declassify. His office told me so today. Puzzle becoming more clear with each passing day. Q. And then we can go to 2282. YouTube deleted the original Graham questioning, then listened carefully. Graham's comments today reconcile. Yeah, so my computer's going to be weird about that. We'll continue on. 2283, Dems, playbook, midterm, elections. We will impeach Justice Kavanaugh. Zero corroborating evidence and all factual witnesses provided by accuser. All denied allegations. Should we take control in November? Liberal left lunacy is the bait. Or taking the bait. These people are evil, sick, and stupid. You are watching, witnessing the systematic destruction of the old guard. The old guard, power to the people. Red October. So the old guard is out. The new guard, power to the people. Given to us by the new guard, which is the White Hats. Red October, Q, which is the election of Republicans. We could scroll up even further. 2284, just started tonight our 7th FBI investigation of Brett Kavanaugh. He will Sunday be recognized as a truly great justice of the United States Supreme Court. The truth is right in front of you, conspiracy label. We had the votes, swamp fighting back. Evil knows no bounds. Prepare Red October Q. So let's see what this is.
In addition to making misleading statements, which is a pattern with Judge Kavanaugh. He accused the Democratic senators of coordinating a plot to sabotage his nomination. Clearly, he was speaking to an audience of one, President Trump, a nominee for the Supreme Court, so rattled that he would buy into a vast conspiracy theory is astounding and dangerous. Let's not forget his exact words. Judge Kavanaugh said, and I quote, "This whole 2-week effort," he said,
This is amazing.
"has been a calculated and orchestrated political hit, fueled with apparent pent-up anger about President Trump and the 2016 election, fear that had been unfairly stoked about my judicial record, revenge on behalf of the Clintons, and millions of dollars in money from outside left-wing opposition groups." End quote.
So I do remember him saying that, and it blew my mind when he did, because we all know that that's the truth. Now, some of these normies that are watching on, aimlessly, not understanding it, probably not so much for them, but for us, we were like, oh yeah, Kavanaugh knows. He knows. 2285, Twitter has been given the green light to blanket censor all content deemed to threaten their survival. Election. Google, Facebook will follow. Expect communication blackout attempts. POTUS, Twitter. Whoa, okay, so let's keep that in mind. If they're going to try and... They already suppress it with negative comments, negative feedback, because, we saw that video that somebody sneaked out onto the internet of the guy who was definitely paid by higher-ups to do that, to flood POTUS's Twitter with negativity. Rogue employee excuse. So they're going to use the excuse of a rogue employee. That's why POTUS of Twitter may go blackout. Welcome to the police state. Whoa. They know if they lose, it's over. The time to fight is now. Good versus evil. Humanity is at stake. Drop the memes. Silent majority, no more. Be loud. You have a voice. Are you registered? Vote them all out. Prepare. Red October. We stand together. So this is a war. This is not the type of war where we are using, weapons. We are basically fighting through in this digital war. This digital war, it's a future style of war is what it is. And, we are going to have to fight the old-fashioned way also with our votes. They're going to do everything that they can to probably mess with the voting systems. They've already tried to do that. Don't rule it out that they won't try that again. They're going to try anything and everything, probably false flags, you name it. Humanity is at stake. This is all in in uppercase. So he's telling us, he's yelling at us. This is not a game, obviously. Then we see Splash 1X, ARG Patrol High, check in. _Z and the kill box DES_TFC 381Q. Obviously, that's not for us. That's probably some military back and forth. R, Red October, red right here. Republicans versus Democrat. Justice K, confirmation, declassified. Goodbye, Mr. Rosenstein. Payment in full. Wonder what that means. Flake's decision came after he spoke to senators of both parties and withstood pressure from some Republicans not to take such a step. As he considered his course of action, Flake also had a conversation with Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein in the kill box, who was in charge of Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation. Define treason. The crime of betraying one's country, especially by attempting to kill the sovereign or overthrow the government. Define subversion. The act of subverting, the state of being subverted, especially a systematic attempt to overthrow or undermine a government or political system by persons working secretly from within. Think line of question referencing Senator Graham, Justice Kavanaugh, enemy combatants. 1-800-273-8255. Operators are standing by. Whoa, what is that number? I have no idea. Think of questions. Think line of questions. Senator Graham to Kavanaugh, enemy combatants. That's strange. And a lot of these words I've been seeing from POTUS when he was at the West Virginia rally. He also said I believe he said subversion. He also said fight, fight, fight. Where was that? That was a while back. He's definitely talking about these things right here. Fight, 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 Q. There's no coincidences what they're talking about, obviously. So, yeah, operators are standing by. Red October. Stay tuned and watch from Q+. Guys, yeah, this is there is a lot going on, and I think we're at the precipice of it all right now. Things could get a little nasty, so definitely be aware of your surroundings, and please be registered to vote, because we have to get these Republicans in. We have got to get these laws passed, and we have to end this corruption. We need to send them to Gitmo, get them fired, take all their assets, everything. We have got to take control. It's either now or never. It really is, and that's scary to say, but I truly believe that. But expect a couple more. We may go live a little later. But if you found this informative and you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel. Please follow me at True Reporting on Twitter. Also, if you would like some merch, we have shirts and car decals. I think I sent out about 10 shirts and decals this weekend. So I believe I'm out of extra large, but the larges are very big. This is what the shirt looks like. The front says True Reporting. Where we go one, we go all. And then on the back, Q17. So if you want one, you can get one. You can also get the car decals. That's the front of the shirt. Where we go one, we go all, with the palmetto flag in the background, the palmetto tree and the crescent moon. That's the South Carolina state flag, which is where I'm at. Anyways, guys, please be kind to one another and love one another, and we will definitely talk to you soon. Bye.